Many men believe that simply adding olive oil to their meals is enough to protect their health as they grow older, and in many ways that belief is understandable. Olive oil has earned a strong reputation over generations as one of the most beneficial natural fats available. Doctors often recommend it, nutrition experts speak highly of it, and entire cultures have relied on it for centuries. If you are a man over 60 and olive oil is already part of your daily meals, you are doing something positive for your body. Yet there is an important detail that most men never hear. Olive oil works best when it does not work alone. Over the years, I have spoken with many older men who were trying to maintain their strength, their circulation, and their sense of vitality as they aged. Many of them were already making good choices. They walked regularly, tried to eat balanced meals, and paid attention to their health. Almost all of them kept olive oil in their kitchens and used it faithfully. Still, many felt that their energy was slowly declining and that their bodies were not responding the way they once had. Circulation felt slower, recovery took longer, and sometimes the most noticeable changes appeared in areas they rarely discussed openly. What many of these men eventually discovered is that certain natural oils, when combined thoughtfully, can support the body in ways that are often more effective than using a single oil alone. This is not about replacing olive oil, but about using it more intelligently as part of a supportive daily routine. Olive oil is a remarkable foundation because of its natural composition. Extra virgin olive oil contains plant compounds that help protect the delicate lining of blood vessels. These compounds help reduce internal irritation and support flexible circulation. And when blood vessels remain flexible and responsive, oxygen and nutrients can travel more easily throughout the body. This supports brain function, muscle activity, and natural physical responses that depend on healthy blood flow. One of the most valuable components of olive oil is a type of fat known as oleic acid. This fat becomes part of the membranes that surround the cells of your body. As the years pass, the quality of these membranes becomes increasingly important because healthy membranes help cells communicate more effectively and respond better to signals that regulate circulation and hormone activity. When older men improve the quality of fats in their diet, the effects often extend far beyond simple laboratory numbers. Better fats support better cellular performance, and this improvement may influence how the body feels and functions day by day. Olive oil also offers another important advantage that many people overlook. It helps the body absorb fat-soluble nutrients more effectively. Many beneficial plant compounds dissolve best in healthy fats, and when these compounds are consumed together with olive oil, the body is often able to utilize them more efficiently. This is one reason combining olive oil with certain traditional oils can be helpful for older adults seeking gentle ways to support their health. One of the most respected companion oils is black seed oil, which has been valued in traditional practices for centuries. Modern research has begun to explore its properties, and many scientists have become interested in its natural antioxidant compounds that appear to help protect tissues from long-term stress that tends to increase with age. When olive oil and black seed oil are consumed together, many men describe gradual improvements in how their bodies feel. These improvements usually develop slowly rather than appearing overnight, often becoming noticeable after several weeks of consistent use. Olive oil provides a stable and nourishing base that supports absorption, while black seed oil contributes additional plant compounds that may help calm internal stress responses. Together, they may support the environment inside the blood vessels where healthy circulation begins. For men over 60, circulation affects far more than the heart alone. It influences warmth in the hands and feet, stamina during daily activity, and the sense of physical comfort that allows a person to move confidently through the day. A simple approach that many older men find manageable is to combine a small amount of extra virgin olive oil with a smaller portion of black seed oil once a day with food. Consistency tends to matter more than quantity because small daily habits often produce steadier results than occasional large doses. Men who maintain this routine sometimes describe subtle early changes such as warmer hands and feet, less stiffness in the morning, and a gradual improvement in general comfort and endurance and these small improvements often encourage them to continue. Another traditional oil that pairs well with olive oil is pomegranate seed oil, which contains unique fatty acids and antioxidant compounds that have attracted scientific interest in recent years. These compounds appear to support the body's natural ability to maintain healthy blood flow. And healthy blood flow depends on tiny chemical signals that tell blood vessels when to relax and when to contract. As men grow older, these signaling systems sometimes become less responsive, and supporting their function may help maintain more reliable circulation. When pomegranate seed oil is used together with olive oil, the combination provides both nourishing fats and protective plant compounds, and olive oil helps distribute these compounds throughout the body while also supporting their stability. Some men prefer to take this combination with a meal, while others choose a consistent time each day. But the most important factor is regular use over time, rather than occasional use. It is important to remember that natural approaches rarely work like instant solutions, because the body changes gradually and responds best to steady habits. When men expect overnight transformations, they often become discouraged too quickly, while those who approach natural health with patience usually see more meaningful progress. Quality matters greatly when choosing oils, because not all olive oil is the same. Extra virgin olive oil is produced with minimal processing, which helps preserve its natural compounds, while oils labeled simply as olive oil may be refined and contain fewer beneficial components. A good extra virgin olive oil typically has a fresh scent and a lively taste that may include a mild peppery sensation associated with natural plant compounds. Freshness is also important because oils stored for long periods or exposed to heat and light may lose much of their value. Black seed oil should be selected carefully as well, and high-quality black seed oil usually has a deep color and distinctive aroma and is often sold in dark bottles to protect it from light. Pomegranate seed oil is typically used in smaller amounts because it is concentrated, and a little usually goes a long way. One of the most important lessons learned from working with older adults is that improvement usually comes from small, consistent practices rather than dramatic interventions. Many men spend years searching for a single powerful solution, when what truly helps is a series of simple habits maintained over time. Good sleep, regular movement, balanced meals, and healthy fats all work together, and no single element replaces the others. Natural oils should be viewed as supportive tools rather than miracle cures, and they work best when combined with a sensible lifestyle. Men who benefit the most from these approaches are usually those who make them part of a daily routine, perhaps taking a small portion of oil with breakfast each morning until the practice becomes as natural as any other habit. Weeks pass, and then months, and gradually the body adapts as circulation improves. Energy becomes more stable, and confidence grows in quiet but meaningful ways. Safety is also important because most natural oils are well tolerated in moderate amounts, but men who take medications or have medical conditions should speak with a healthcare professional before making significant dietary changes. It is wise to begin slowly so the body can adjust comfortably, because patience is one of the greatest advantages older adults possess, and experience teaches that lasting improvements rarely happen all at once. When men over 60 begin supporting their health in gentle, consistent ways, they often discover that improvement remains possible at any age because the body continues to respond to good care even in later years. Maintaining vitality does not require complicated programs or expensive products, and often the most effective steps are surprisingly simple. A bottle of good olive oil, a small amount of traditional companion oils, and a consistent daily routine can become part of a broader commitment to living well. Many men eventually realize that health is not defined by dramatic moments, but by ordinary days lived with intention, and each small decision supports the next until those decisions begin to add up over time. If olive oil is already part of your life, you have taken an important first step, and by learning how to combine it thoughtfully with other nourishing oils, you may be able to support your body even more effectively. The goal is not perfection, but steady care, because your body has carried you through decades of work and experience, and supporting it in return is one of the most worthwhile investments you can make. Healthy aging is not about becoming young again, but about preserving strength, comfort, and independence for as long as possible, and sometimes the simplest habits begin quietly in the kitchen.